Hello there, I'm Eva Pilgrim. Thanks for streaming with us. Week 3 of testimony in the Sean Diddy Combs trial, starting with the music mogul's former assistant, Capricorn Clark, taking the stand.
Why would we need a 50-foot bed?
I mean, TD Jakes ain't small. I'm just saying. If it's a group thing, it's a group thing. You gotta think about, you got Rick Ross, you got Khaled, we talk about heavy hit.
This Diddy trial has gone far beyond a typical celebrity scandal. It's become a full-scale media frenzy. What began with Cassie courageously opening up about her trauma has now spiraled into something no one could have predicted. This isn't just Hollywood gossip anymore. It's serious courtroom drama, leaked tapes, and shocking names making headlines. Initially, it seemed centered on Cassie's claims, bizarre parties, Diddy's alleged control over her life. But the case has taken a dark turn. Insiders reveal it's entered dangerous ground, with intense, explicit audio involving Diddy, Will Smith, and Meek Mill reportedly being played in court. It all began with that silent, shaky hotel video. But that was just the surface. Behind closed doors, the court heard real, disturbing audio. Phones were banned, no one could record, and according to one person present, the recording was so graphic and unsettling that the courtroom went completely silent.
Testified she was held against her will twice, at one point alleging she was forced from her apartment and into a car to take Combs and one of his bodyguards to the home of rapper Kid Cudi to, quote, kidnap. Cudi was dating his ex, Cassie Ventura, at the time. Clark also claimed Combs threatened to kill Ventura if she didn't convince Kid Cudi not to tell police that Combs was allegedly involved with a break-in at his house. Clark also telling the jury that a large man repeatedly administered lie detector tests to her on suspicion that she stole jewelry loaned to Combs. She testified that this man said if she flunked the test, they're going to throw you.
Right after the audio was played, the court revealed a fresh list of witnesses, not random fame seekers, but people who were once close to Diddy. Former artists, past staff, and party attendees who actually witnessed events. Now, under legal protection, some of them are finally speaking out. One of these witnesses is Dawn Richards, known from the girl group Danny Kane, which Diddy used to manage. After her testimony, she appeared visibly exhausted. According to sources, she confirmed Cassie's allegations, recounting how she once saw Diddy physically assault Cassie because dinner wasn't ready on time. The very next day, Diddy reportedly warned Dawn and her bandmate to keep quiet about what they had seen.
In 2009, did you observe an incident between Puff and Cassie? Yes, she was attacked by Sean and kicked. Did you see more violence by him against Cassie? Often. The government then shows Dawn Richard a picture of Diddy Dirty Money. When were you a member of this group? 2009 to 2011. The incident in 2009 when Sean Combs Cassie, where was it? In Sean Combs' LA home. We were recording. What did he do? He was saying, "Where the F is my food?" He grabbed a black skillet with eggs and tried to hit her over the head. Cassie dropped to the ground. What did she do? She was in a fetal position. Then what? Sean Combs was kicking her in the head and the body and then dragged her up to the first floor. Glass was breaking and yelling. I was scared for her and for me too. Did you intervene? No. Did you call the police? No. The next day, what happened? He said it had been passionate and she was okay, and that it would be better if we didn't talk, that people could end up missing. How did you understand that? Death. Diddy's team then yells objection. Then the judge calls a sidebar and ends her testimony for the day. But Dawn Richard will be back on Monday to give the rest of her full testimony against Diddy. But right before they brought Dawn Richard in, they actually had a Homeland Security agent testify against Diddy about when they came and arrested him to take him to jail. So let's go ahead and get into that. The government asked, when Sean Combs was arrested, where did you go? The Park Hyatt Hotel, room 2115, where he was staying. They show a picture to the jury of his hotel suite, and what did you do? We assigned a letter to each room and began to search. What was your role? I took photographs of items and then signed them on the 6051 form. What was found in the closet? They then show a picture to the jury, and it was plastic bags full of Johnson & Johnson baby oil and ash.
Then came a silent moment that said it all. Diddy's daughters left the courtroom looking pale and silent, without a single word or glance at the cameras. Witnesses say this happened just after the audio was played, and their reaction made the whole atmosphere even more intense and heavy.
You guys really sat through that whole case and kept your spirits high. I really like that for y'all. That was great. Keep your spirits up, y'all.
And then Will Smith's name came up, loud and clear. Not just gossip, but connected to the actual court audio. As soon as it did, the internet went wild. People started rewatching old interviews, digging up awkward moments between Will and Diddy, and even bringing up things comedian Lou and Elle once joked about. Something about them being more than friends. This is something Jaguar Wright came out later and talked about.
What you're saying reaches the ears of Will Smith, and he needs to get at least, if there's smoke, there's fire, let me grab a fan.
Number one, as far as Will Smith is concerned, until he does right by all of those children that were harmed and corrupted while in his care, children that grew up to be men, boys like Bashir Gray, August Alsina, your own son. Like, your own son. Do people forget about that voice clip that I played from Brother Belial?
Hey.
Has anybody seen Belial?
Come on.
I asked him, didn't I ask for him last?
Come on.
Where's Belial? Is he missing with Cuba? Have they all moved to Bali with Russell Simmons and Kevin Liles?
I would always say it is interesting when you speak on, Jaden Smith and you see the hug with Justin Bieber, and then for Bashir, you see him all of a sudden fighting over Sydney Starr with Eddie Winslow. It does question what happens in the entertainment industry that makes someone go into just being very close with men on men contact. It's interesting, I'll say the least.
You want to know the thing that bothers me most about Bashir Gray? I actually think he's doing all of this so they'll take him back in the club. And they're not. They're going to keep gaslighting you and playing with you, promising you one thing or another.
Then Will Smith's name surfaced loud and clear. Not just as gossip, but directly linked to the court's audio evidence. The moment it broke, the internet exploded. Fans began rewatching old interviews, digging up awkward moments between Will and Diddy, and even recalling a joke comedian Lewell once made, hinting they might be more than just friends. Later on, Jaguar Wright came forward and spoke about this as well.
Woman that everybody wanted, and Will needed that validation to have that type of woman.
You saw her say that Will Smith had.
I am saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg and you come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do to please her. You can buy her 80 cars, you can get her 80 private jets. If she's itching for that baby leg, she want that baby leg. You can beat a person so much that they fall into submission.
And who needs enemies when they got friends like you?
Oh, I could tell you what goes on the inside. Everybody else is just speculation.
Somebody told me I made my pictures in the book. You know, your pictures in the book and your name is in the book. So I'm just like, you're doing some real elegant flip. I'm blowing you up. I love that. I'm blowing you up.
This is what Jada makes the new people do. And I ain't gonna say new. They probably been there after myself, right? They will make you check into a rehab. And they'll pay for the rehab. Even though you're not on drugs, they're going to pay for the rehab. And you have to go if you want to work with them. And then I saw sexual acts that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Dwayne Martin.
Okay.
Hollywood is the hurry up and wait game. So 3 minutes later, after them telling me, hey, you got eyes on Will, we need him to come watch this. So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria.
At first, nobody really caught it, but now it's everywhere. Just when the situation seemed to reach its peak, Will's former assistant and brother, Bill, stepped forward with shocking allegations. He claimed to have witnessed something private between Will and another man, Dwayne Martin, describing how he walked in on an intimate moment between them. Whether people believe him or not, the story quickly blew up and added a whole new layer to the drama.
You kept it straight on the Smiths. Like, you was just like, I seen Jamie with women.
Yeah.
I seen Jamie with black. And I was like, okay, so this ain't got nothing to do with him trying to gain clout off of every celebrity, trying to ruin his relationship with all the celebrities you've done business with. This is just this particular friend that I've known damn near my whole life, and his wife, you feel like is sabotaging everything that y'all have together, and it's causing you to question him and his friendship towards you.
Without question. So here's the whole thing in a nutshell.
Okay.
You know, it's no secret in Hollywood that Jada hates me because I have a strong relationship with Will and I do my own thing.
Why don't she hate Dwayne?
I can't answer that question.
Why don't she hate Dwayne Martin?
Well, she's gonna love anybody that treats her like she's a god, right? When you're a narcissist and a sociopath like she is, and I'll get into that, you want to be worshipped, and she got the bag. So these people will worship her, thinking that that Jada's going to do something for them. But a narcissist and a sociopath is only looking to do things for themselves.
It was shocked because I was like, Jada is talking about suing. And she's speaking on this, and to my surprise, Will hasn't said anything. And so they did come out and say a rep for Will totally denies the allegations. I was like, Will does not respond to anything.
Nope.
He's never. This is all Jada, because as soon as that rep statement came out, she goes to sit on the Breakfast Club to reiterate the same that I feel she gave to TMZ.
Yes. Yeah. And so I'll say this to you as well.
Okay.
She also said in that interview that they were doing business. Will was not helping me out, right?
Yeah.
And it's a very good interview on this channel called Popcorn Planet.
Okay.
Where a big celebrity lawyer breaks down Jada's interview on the Breakfast Club and say,
shout out to you said Popcorn
Planet.
Okay, shout out to Popcorn Planet. We got to check that out.
They cannot even sue based on what she did at the Breakfast Club. Had Jada not went to the Breakfast Club, I would have been sued already. And just for the record, I haven't been sued yet. Have you been sued by Jada?
Nobody's contacted me at all.
Okay. So, and let me answer your other question. The reason Will responded, the reason why Jada responded, because they know it's true. Will's never responded, and they responded in less than 9 hours.
They did. That was a fast response.
That was because he know what I saw in that dressing room. He know other things that I saw.
You said it was murder.
Yes. Dwayne Martin's a serial killer, because Will's not the only one, and we're gonna get into that later on too. So basically, Jada's interview did two things. It makes me now, me and her at war. I'm gonna put Will to the side. Will is to the side. Me and Jada, I will say this because I know you're watching. I know Karen Tense is watching.
Who's Karen Tense?
That is her PR person for years.
Okay.
Right? I know they're watching. Jada, you're a bald head liar and you're a drug addict. Right?
Oh, God.
You did not sue me. You told the world that you were going to sue me. as of yet, and you said you're going to do it swiftly. It's been over 2 weeks. So, Jada, I'm giving you 2 more weeks to sue me. If you don't sue me, this is what's going to happen. All the sex parties, right? And the people, the men that you hit with dildos, I'm naming names, right? All the salacious stuff that you have done and hurt other people, I'm naming names. Because now what we got to do is we got to force her.
Llewellyn also backed up these claims, saying that Will and Dwayne Martin shared a closer, more intimate relationship than most people realized.
Will Smith being gay and having gay relations with who was it with?
Diddy.
I know, right? Hold on. So apparently Will's assistant, which I don't know if this is true or not. I mean, the whole thing sounds fishy because the same guy tried to interview on my platform and I said no, but he claims he saw Will Smith with Dwayne Martin.
Oh yeah.
I know. I know nothing about this. This is crazy.
I mean, well, you should interview Tisha
Campbell, who was married to Dwayne Smith. That'd be an interesting interview.
Wouldn't it?
It would. You know her?
I do.
All right. Let's make some phone calls.
I don't know. But I mean, and then there's, what would be said and what wouldn't be said. But, I heard more rumors about Dwayne than Will.
Oh, you heard rumors about Dwayne? Oh. I heard some rumors about Will and Jada, which I won't mention because I'll get.
Suddenly, every old photo or video of Will and Diddy together started to seem suspicious. Will rushed to shut down the rumors, saying, "I ain't nowhere near that man. I didn't do any of that stupid stuff." But his denial backfired badly. The internet quickly flooded with proof of them hanging out. Parties, events, everywhere. People began feeling like they'd been deceived. Then Meek Mill's name surfaced in the court audio, and chaos only intensified. Unlike Will, who mostly stayed calm, Meek completely lost it online. His Twitter exploded with defensive posts, but instead of calming things down, it only made people more suspicious.
He's dressing like, he dressing the same, he dressing like Diddy? Hugged up with Diddy? I think that Lil Rod know a lot of shit, but I know this. 2 men dress alike, it's just like 2 men laying down. When they both get up, they both homos. And that's real talk, bruh. My man, you go to a party, dog, and the nigga got the same shirt you got on, I'm taking my shirt off. I'm walking around in a t-shirt. And then, not to blow Meek Mills up out the water or anything like that, it was said that they checked his Google search and all the other shit, and he was searching for some online gay porn and all that other shit like that.
Oh, wow.
That shit is crazy, bro. But listen, those are what, it's crazy that money, that lifestyle, and you trying to fit into something get you. These guys never set out to do all this shit. Meek Mills, when he got into the game, he didn't set out to be questioning about his manhood with Diddy. But he put himself.
For years, fans have teased Meek about his close connection to Diddy, giving him nicknames and cracking jokes. Most people brushed it off until now. Suddenly, every joke, old tweet, and video is being examined closely, like pieces of a puzzle that might finally fit together. One clip shows Meek at a party, visibly uncomfortable while someone laughs nearby. Another video captures Diddy throwing Meek a birthday bash by the pool, surrounded by shirtless men, even calling him Daddy on camera.
King son, you trying to enjoy this life? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. I appreciate it. Love you too, nigga. Yeah. Fuck them shit, nigga. Fuck